Oil, the most heavily traded commodity in the world. It drives industry, and industry drives economies. But before you place a binary option on oil, first you have to understand the relationships oil has with other assets. Welcome to Binary Options for Beginners.
Take the European Central Bank as an example. A rising price of oil could be taken as a sign of inflation by the ECB. Increased inflation leads to higher interest rates, and higher interest rates make for a more attractive environment for investment in the Eurozone. There's a direct link between the price of oil and the strength in the currencies of oil producing nations like Canada, Mexico, and Norway. If oil's going up, and if it's a long-term trend rather than a blip, then there's more money to be made with binary options on a rising Canadian dollar, Mexican peso, and Norwegian krone.
The price of oil and the US dollar have been closely linked since the early 70s. To trade oil, you have to know what's happening with the dollar.
One of the ways a high oil price leads to a weaker dollar is what's known as the petrodollar recycling effect. In essence, oil-producing nations like Mexico and Saudi Arabia receive their oil revenue in dollars. They then use these dollars, selling them effectively, to buy European luxury goods. So a high oil price is bad for the dollar, but great for the euro. Because oil is denominated in US dollars, there is a phenomenon called the invoice effect. What this means is that when the US dollar declines in value relative to other currencies, oil-producing nations like Mexico and Norway increase the price of oil to compensate for the reduced value of the dollar. When the dollar's down, oil should go up. It's a great trade. Countries like Japan and China do not do well when the price of oil is high. Asian economies are net importers of oil, meaning that they have to pay more for it when the price goes up. Again, if a rising oil price is sustained, if it's a long-term trend, it's reasonable to assume that the yen will take a hit.
To profit from oil, the commodity that fuels the global economy, you have to stay abreast of the news coming out of oil-producing nations, anticipate geopolitical events, and monitor correlated assets. Thanks for watching Binary Options for Beginners. May all your trades be in the money.